Welcome back to Get Sports Focus, and thank you for watching. We just finished week 12, and I have several championship football games to show you guys, plus the bonus highlights from the St. Francis Lancers and Valley Christian game that took place Friday night. It was senior night for the Lancers. The night before, Thursday night, NCS D2 Girls Flag Football Championships between Acalanes and Cardinal Newman. We got highlights. NCS Girls Flag Football Championship between San Ramon Valley and Granada. We got highlights. Friday Night Lights at Serra. It was a movie set. We'll have the JV recap. It was definitely a night to remember for both the Padres and the Crusaders. It was Military Appreciation Night. The game was also for the Baxter Trophy. They also honored Father Joe Bradley. And it was also senior night. That's our GSF All-Star athlete Isaiah Romero. And on top of all that, this game was for the WCAL title, the CCS Open Division #1 seed, and the Riordan Crusaders came to play. That was Friday night. Saturday, we had 3 CCS championship games we covered at Santa Clara High School. We got the CCS D3 championships between Woodside Priory and the Presentation Panthers. Both are actually called Panthers. That was a good game. That was a great game. St. Francis versus the #1 seed Branham Bruins. Also a great game. And the big one, the Open Division Championship between Los Gatos and Menlo. All GSF championship coverage are game of the week, so we have 6 games of the weeks coming up.
Get Sports Focus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, championship level sandwiches every single time. Nachos and tacos your way, the official caterer of GSF special events. Exios, the official trading facility of Get Sports Focus. Gains and Shreds Meal Prep, making eating healthy easy. And by South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust.
We are just about ready to close all nominations for the upcoming GSF Stand Up and Support Anti-Bullying and Suicide Prevention All-Star Football Games. If you are a senior with a 3.0 GPA and you want to have one last opportunity to showcase yourself as a student athlete well deserving of a next level opportunity, have your coach or parent nominate you. So you gotta have a 3.0 GPA and you have to be a starter, at least to be considered. There are requirements for both football and girls flag football. Nomination forms are still open at GetSportsFocus.com. The best part of the WCAL games is this, the pregame handshake. Sportsmanship on display at its finest. Let's check out some JV highlights to start. Let's check out some JV highlights. Both Serra and Riordan's future look bright. Check out these ballers. This was basically a varsity game, if you ask me. Riordan up 14-7 at the half. Third quarter, Riordan started the second half running They have 2 future backs, number 2, Amir Posey, and number 6, Marcel Banks III. He's a freshman. Same drive, ball inside the 5. Padres defense made the stop. That's Parker Van Doren, number 44. Nice play. Padres ended up with the ball at the 2, and the Crusaders defense forced a fumble, recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Jazel Tua punched the ball loose. He's number 10. Ball recovered by the D tackle, so the Crusaders extended the lead. Their lead 21-7. Ensuing kickoff, Serra got a nice return from Jared Wong. But the Crusaders defense played tough. Andrew Pond got targeted and came through big time. That's a future star right there. Riordan got the ball back and put it away for good. MB3. That's short for Marcel Banks III. Goes straight to the GSF cam and will end with AP. That's Amir Posey with a dagger. 34-14, JV ends Serra's 9-year win streak over the Crusaders. JV.
GetSportsFocus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. Ike's Love and Sandwiches, championship level sandwiches every single time. Nachos and tacos your way, the official caterer of GSF special events. Exios, the official training facility of GetSportsFocus. Gains and Shreds Meal Prep, making eating healthy easy. And by South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust.
Oh, guess what? Hey, you got our game? You got our game whole thing? The North is coming. The North is coming. Hey, let's go. Hey, the city, we here, baby. Let's go. We get 2 beats, 1 clap, and a hole. Oh, we get 2 beats, 1 clap, and a goal. Let me get 2 beats, 1 clap, and a hole.
All right, gentlemen, shake hands. Get ready for the crowd play.
Okay, here we go. The game we've all been waiting for. WCAL season's finale. This one's for the league title. First quarter action. Riordan took a shot. GSF Players of the Year watch list athletes Judge Nash and Malachi Tafo, shoulder to shoulder. 3-star Nash, 4-star Tafo. This is high-level football right here. Padres took over the Crusaders 40 and took 10 plays to score. The first touchdown of the game, Isaiah Singleton, touchdown. 7-0 Blue. Riordan looking to answer. Mike Mitchell Jr. to Sinai Thomas. Both are on the GSF Players of the Year watch list. Big first down hookup. I got to show you guys this next play. Nash, check out the all-out effort. That looked like a catch to me. His hands looked like it was underneath the ball, but there was a penalty, as you can see. But that one was worth showing. 1st and 15, Perrion Williams got the ball. Tafo with the hit. Malachi is all over the field in this game. Next play, takeaway for the Padre defense. That's senior Aiden Labrador with a snag. 7-0 Serra after 1 quarter. Second quarter. I'm going to show you guys as much as we can. Serra's ground game looked solid. Giovanni Henley with a carry. straight to the GSF cam, and they scored again. Singleton to the far side. Touchdown Padres. Luka Mazy in the house. And you know it's a big game when Luka's in the house. He just needs to get out of my way.
We're not doing good shooting-wise. Sorry, Isaiah.
What are you doing? 14-0 Serra with a lot of time left in the half. Ensuing kickoff. Judge Nash fielded the ball at about the 6 and got a short gain thanks to freshman CJ Aho. That was a 14-yard advance by Nash. Riordan started to move on the ground. They do have two great running backs. Week 3 MVP and game changer, Adonye Brown. He's only a junior, and I like how he moves with the ball. He seems to always fall forward. Brown with a long run. Check out the opening by the offensive line. Serra's defense needed to check themselves, and they did. QB sack for Manny Fejoko and Tavita Hemuli. Mike Mitchell getting sacked is a very rare thing. Next play, here's another viral moment for 3-star national recruit Giovanni Henley. I shot that good too. Legal hit, ball carrier got right back up. This is WCAL football, come on now. Okay, so there was an incomplete pass after that forced Riordan to punt, and they got it right back. That gave Riordan the opportunity to keep going. Mitchell, he is not just a QB, he can run the rock, as you can see. Williams with a vicious block. And that ended up being a penalty. Big hit. RJ Goldbrecht, he got up. He's a tough kid. He's all right. Riordan got all the way inside the 5 at the 2 to be exact, and this is how they got there. Brown, he's so hard to bring down. Riordan's roster is stacked with playmakers. That's Kyle Welch right there. He could play any skills position. And Mitchell, he's the other back, the other great back I was talking about earlier. He's the one who took it all the way inside the 5, and then they scored. Handoff to Brown, touchdown Riordan. That cut the lead 14-7 with 4:55 left in the first half. Padres drove all the way inside the red zone, attempted a field goal. With a little over 2 minutes left in the half, but missed. Riordan took over at their own 19. Handoff to Brown. Big gain for the junior. But there was a penalty. Story of the game for Riordan. Next play, ball was placed in the Crusaders 30, and there goes that man, Michael Mitchell Jr. Took it all the way inside the 10. Henley pushed him out of bounds. Clock ticking. Mitchell keeps it. Stopped by Henley.
It is halftime from Brady Family Stadium. Serra leads 14-7 over Riordan in the WCAL Championship. 2 touchdowns from Isaiah Singleton are helping the Padres do well, but Mike Mitchell is putting Riordan on his back. This one is going to be amazing. Tune in for an amazing second half.
Nice halftime recap there by Mr. Mazy. Crusaders defense came out strong, 3 and out. Serra tried to advance on a fake punt, but got shut down by DJ Sanchez, a 3-star athlete, only a junior. He's gonna be a problem. He's already a problem. Riordan ball. And it took the Crusaders 3 plays to go with Brown. For the equalizer, 28 yards. Kicker Connor Wallace, he's been having a really consistent year. His PAT was the equalizer, actually. 14-14 Riordan and Serra all tied up. Next defensive series for Riordan. Sione Fanaika with back-to-back plays behind the line. That's number 55, big boy. Riordan got the ball back, great field position. You already know they're going to give it to Brown. Now off to the side, Malachi Taufo went down with a leg injury, and that was a game changer. I think he was having cramps, like severe cramps. Not having a 4-star free safety on defense against a team like Riordan is a huge loss. Mitchell got it to Thomas down the far end to give the Crusaders a 21-14 lead with 5:30 left in the third. Taufo actually came back, but he was playing with a bad leg. Padres answered. This is the kind of fight and leadership you want to see from your QB, your freshman QB, William Orr, with a dime to Brody Smith. That's great and all, but 2 plays later, in between plays, these were important right here. Orr had the Crusaders defense all up in his face. Ball batted down by Sanchez, and this is how the freshman kept going. Another dime to his tight end, Jace Cannon. Cannon almost scored. 3-star national recruit, Jace Cannon. And then they scored. Singleton with his 3rd touchdown for the Padres. Saul Marks' PAT was good. That made it 21-21. Riordan answered. 5 plays, 80 yards. Is Adonye Brown the best running back in the Bay Area? 60-yard catch and run for Ye. His 3rd of the night. 2nd passing touchdown for Mitchell. And just like that, Riordan regained the lead 28-21. Ensuing kickoff, Serra. They got a solid return from Charlie Walsh. But this is how the third would end. Back-to-back TFLs by numero uno, DJ Sanchez. 28-21 Riordan after 3 quarters. 4th quarter, Serra. They got a great punt from their 5-star kicker, Saul Marks. They pinned him. They pinned the Crusaders inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. Padre defense played tough. Charlie Music got himself a TFL. Nice looking hit. 2 plays later, Mitchell to Nash. Aaron Meyer with the hit, jarred the ball loose, fumble on the play, recovered by Nash. Unfortunately for the Harvard commit, he went down after that with a shoulder injury, and that's a big loss for the Crusaders. Same drive, Padres defense came through with another sack on Mitchell. That's freshman lineman D-tackle Taupaki Latu. Riordan ended up punting the ball. Serra started the next drive around the 40, and they scored right away. Orr to Walsh. Touchdown Padres. And that made it 28-28 with about 8 minutes left in the game. Riordan answered with a 4-play, 80-yard scoring drive. They didn't waste any time. Future Vanderbilt QB Michael Mitchell to his Oregon State-bound Sinai Thomas. 5 catches, 137 yards for Sinai, 2 touchdowns. That was a 67-yard catch and run. Mitchell finished with 12 of 19, 222 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and that touchdown right there made it 35-28 Riordan Crusaders. Big play by Sinai. Next offensive series for Serra. 4th and 3, Orr to Singleton. Great looking play, but a penalty brought it back. That's unfortunate. Holding, I believe was the call. Same drive. Or repeat the down. Or try to hit Smith, but the pass was incomplete. So Riordan took over. And they busted out the dagger right here, Adonye Brown. Nothing crazy here from the Crusaders. Just your good old run up the gut. Call it a gut punch, a knockout blow. Brown with a night to remember. 21 carries, 193 yards to go along with his 3 rushing touchdowns. He also caught the ball twice for 43 yards and a touchdown. So that's 4 total touchdowns for Mr. Brown. 42-28 Crusaders, cruising with about 3 minutes left in the game. Serra got a great return from Singleton on the ensuing kickoff, took the ball past midfield, and they moved the ball quick. Or to Cannon, first down. 2 plays later, or keeper, another first down. Brought down by Zach Kleppen and Thomas in the open field. Or completed 2 short passes after that. First one to Mateo Gamblin, and then to Cannon at the 2-yard line. Less than 2 minutes left. Or sneak, touchdown. 42-35, Serra Padres down by a touchdown with 43 seconds left in the game. The entire stadium already know what was going to happen after that. Onside kick. They got it, but they forgot to wait for the whistle. Instead, a delay of game penalty was called, and so they tried it again. Riordan got a hold of it the second time, and just for the record, that was Adonye Brown who recovered the onside kick for the Crusaders. And there is your WCAL champions for the 2025 football season. Congratulations to Coach Adir and his coaching staff. They are our GSF Weekly Coaching Staff of the Week. This was the GSF Game of the Week. That means we need a playmaker and an MVP. And it's a no-brainer. 3-star Oregon Beaver commit Sinai Thomas, with his 2 impressive touchdowns, is the playmaker. He gets the free epic sandwich from Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, a 15% off Gains and Shreds meal prep, and the iconic GSF Game of the Week playmaker jersey. Congratulations, Sinai. MVP, come on now. There's no debate. Adonye Brown. He is now a 2-time GSF Game of the Week MVP. My man was unstoppable. He gets another epic sandwich from Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, another 15% off Gains and Shreds meal prep, and another iconic GSF Game of the Week MVP jersey. He's got 2 now. Luca Mazy. Postgame interviews with the Crusaders coming up next. Enjoy.
GetSportsFocus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, championship-level sandwiches every single time. Nachos and tacos your way, the official caterer of GSF special events. Exios, the official training facility of GetSportsFocus. Gains and Shreds meal prep, making eating healthy easy. And by South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust.
I'm here with Sinai Thomas following an incredible win. First of all, you guys just won the WCAL championship. Just how does that feel?
I mean, it feels good. We've been working towards it for a long time now. We had a couple, hiccups here and there, but it's finally good. It feels good to get the win as a team. We fought, we came back. Credit to our defense, credit to our captain, Skylar Titia, our defensive captain, for keeping us composed, and it's all worked out.
You made an amazing play at the end, go ahead touchdown, which eventually turned into a win, obviously. What were you seeing in that play, and just overall, today, just what were you seeing?
I mean, really trusting in my coaches, trusting in my quarterback, Mike. He gonna put the ball in the right position. I just gotta go and make a play. Simple as that. Just trusting in my teammates and my coaches.
You guys scored 42 points tonight, but it's no surprise that Riordan is scoring touchdowns and touchdowns every game. Talk about the offense of this team and the camaraderie around you guys.
I mean, all credit to Coach Adair, man. He just puts us in the good positions, and we just go out there and make plays, man. He draws it up. He's like a magician. Shout out to the O-line, the big guys up front holding it down. Shout out to Mike taking charge of the whole ship. So that's it.
All right, well, I do have a few vouchers for you here. Ike's Love and Sandwiches and a 15% off on Gains and Shreds. And I want you to hold this up. You are the, wait, no, wrong one.
Oh.
You are the GetSportsFocus Playmaker of the Game. Congratulations, man. Thank you. I'm here with Adonye Brown following the victory. I want to ask you, you just won the WCAL championship. What does it mean to you guys?
It means everything. We worked all off season, all summer. Just proud of this whole entire team.
You guys have a lot of emotions. There's no doubt. Obviously, when you win, a big game like this, just you guys seem like such a family. Just talk about the brotherhood with this team.
It's nothing but a brotherhood. We don't X out anybody, even if they don't even get no playing time. Everyone on this field is a family, and we're gonna keep it as that the whole way.
Yeah, I want to ask you, on the field, you're a very patient player. Obviously, you're big, you're physical, but what I think how I think you stand out is you're able to patiently wait for the opening, and then you're able to boost with, a lot of kind of electricity, athleticism. Just talk about your patience on the field and, how that contributes to your success.
I learned it all from Coach Beebe right there. He told us all practice, we got to press the point. So I just took what I learned from practice and put in the game.
And what's the goal for this team this year?
Win state, win state. We want to take it far. This is a one-on-one team we got here, so we want to do as much as we can with it.
Yeah, and I do have a few vouchers for you here. An Ike's Love and Sandwiches and a Gains and Shreds meal prep gift card. And you are the GetSportsFocus Game of the Week MVP. Congratulations, Adonye Brown.
Hold it up, man. Hold it up.
I'm here with Coach Adair following the victory. First, I got to ask you, you win the WCAL championship. What does that mean for you guys?
I mean, obviously it's really big for the school, so we're really excited about. It's the first rung and kind of the goals that we had set, and the first rung in the ladder, and to be able to accomplish that, it's obviously a big thing for us. But our goals are set a lot higher than this. So that was kind of part of my message afterwards when they're trying to douse me with water. It was like, hey, we got to be ready to go do this thing again. And so, obviously I'm just really proud of the kids. They've worked so hard for this, and they've sacrificed a lot, and they've been through a lot of ups and downs, but they battled. And today I think we were a little out of sorts early in the game, and I think that's a credit to Serra, and also I think just us settling into the game. And I think you saw after that we kind of started getting back to playing Riordan football. But obviously I'm really proud of the kids, and it's a big moment for the school and for the program, so obviously we're excited about that.
Yeah, and obviously you guys were down at the half. What was the message in the locker room to get the guys going and obviously to get the win?
Yeah, I mean, I think just coaches, we made our adjustments, and I told the kids, look, we just played our worst half of football, and we probably should have been tied 14-14. So imagine if we just go out and play our ball. And I think the kids never wavered, and I think that just speaks to the maturity of this group, and I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, there was so much emotion on the sidelines after the victory. Talk about the brotherhood of Riordan football.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Riordan's about. Riordan's always been about the brotherhood. And so for us, it's about selling out for that person next to you with love in your heart. And that's really what we're about. Before we had that go-ahead touchdown, or the one Sinai had to kind of break the game open to get up 2 touchdowns, out of the timeout, the first thing Tommy said was, hey, I want to go 98 yards with my boys, and I love every single one of you. And, that's I think it just speaks to who our team is.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of upsides. I do want to talk about the penalties. Both sides are a lot of penalties. Just, going into CCS play, just what's kind of, what in, practice are you trying to teach them, or what's the message to, hold off on film?
We're just gonna get in the film and look to play cleaner football. That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And finally, I want to ask, obviously you guys are going to the CCS, hopefully state. What is the final goal for this team?
Just keep playing with love in our hearts and take this thing as far as we possibly can. I mean, that's the only thing that we talk about. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach. Appreciate it.
Hey, this is the man right here.
That's
This is the man right
That's
here.
Mr. MVP right there.
MVP, Adonye Brown right here.
What do you want to thank, man? I mean, this is a big accomplishment. I know you're emotional right now. You're crying tears of joy. But who do you want to thank?
Coach Beebe, Coach Adair, my mom, my my brother, like my whole entire family and this whole entire team, you know, for pushing me. You know, I scored over there, I got hurt, and they're all on the sideline saying, we need you. So I did all that I can to get back in the game, and you see, I did all I can, and I sealed the game.
You're a warrior, man. Great job.
Shout out to my mom, man. I love you. Shout out to my pops. I love y'all.